Oh, sorry, folks, just coughing into the microphone there. Could have been worse, I could have sworn. Tilly's a bit of a potty mouth. We need to be careful when she's up here. Just looks at me like I'm an idiot. She's right. Fair assumption. Yes, true, Till. Okay, here we go. Flags out, and we've got the clock ticking. We go 0 now, and this is the Menace, Jet Howard, and he gets started. So he's about 10 seconds late to the start, so it's all in the learning process here for Jet. Another new name in the junior ranks, so fantastic to have him out there. Beautiful little timber boat. Now the charge of the Light Brigade. I'm not even going to pretend to think that I know what their handicaps are, but it's about 30 seconds now. It's going to be about 35 by the time all these guys hit the start. It's Candice Rainbow, the Shawplay on the outside, then it's Ella Gilligan, then the Flat Out with Chase Hamilton, Riley Bright on the outside, and the Phat Chance, JD Land, and my man, Levi Witten, the pit crew. For those of you wondering why I call him the pit crew, he pit crews for me when I race my car. Best tyre man in the business, Levi Witten. Yep. It's very tiring. Not for him, he's young and fit. Crewing for me is tiring. Rightio, so here we go. The Menace, Jet Howard. Can he hold off the charge of the Light Brigade here in this handicap race? That's the question. Beautifully turned out Menace machine, built out of timber. I'd like to know what type of timber it's built out of, actually. It looks very nice. Candice Rainbow running into second spot there in the Lil Fez. Then it's the Shawplay with Dan Shaw, back to Ella Gilligan in the She's Epic machine. Riley Bride having a good battle there with Chase Hamilton. Chase on the inside, Riley on the outside, Flat Out and Phat Chance. Then it's JD Land and Levi Witten just trying to make up the ground here. All right, here we go. So we've had a change of race leader. Now it's Candice Rainbow now moves in the Lil Fez. Dan Shaw just goes around Jet Howard there in the Menace, and so too does Ella Gilligan. So Jet being rounded up by the charge of the Light Brigade at the moment. So we have change of position now. We've got first place Candice Rainbow. Oh, and what have we had? We've had Levi Witten has had a bit of a hook or a spin there. So Levi needs to get his skates on now, and you can't afford to give these kids an inch. They'll take a mile. So up the Paul Eade's Extreme Marine back straight away. Nice to see Richie Meads here. Hello, Rich. And through the Extreme Marine top turn into the All Next front straight away, and no flags yet, so we're still continuing on, but it is all Candice Rainbow at the moment. Back to Dan Shaw, Ella Gilligan doing it nicely in third place. This battle continuing on here between Hamilton and Bride. Bride just getting her nose in the front, and that is yellow flag is out now, so our man Jet Howard just coming through there. He's got JD Land just in his mirrors at the moment. And Levi, the pit crew, Witten. Down into the bottom turn, but here we go. This should be checkered flag. Checkered flag's out. And put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for a big win here for Candice Rainbow. Beautiful job there, Candice. Worked her way through the traffic, took the win. Second place, Dan Shaw in the Shawplay. Ella Gilligan taking third place in the She's Epic. And have a look at this. Riley Bride. Oh, it's JD in front. So I got my two white boats confused. So it's a win from JD, sorry. That's Riley Bride taking, just getting in over the top of Chase Hamilton. So this will be Candice here, sorry folks. Coming through the other white boat. And then it's Levi Whitten, and rounding out the field is Jet Howard. So it's Jodie Land taking the win, folks. There you go. Those two kids need to be up here helping me commentate. Well, it's funny, you know, Neil, all the parents come and tell you, but when you get them up here to try and help you, they don't know any of the other boats. They only know their kids' boat. So, yeah, you got to know them all. Sometimes I don't. Thank you, Tilly. Thank God for that breath of fresh air, Neil. Now put up with Neil. Alrighty, so 2100 handicap race 3 coming your way next, folks.